What's good, everyone? Happy Monday. Happy Easter Monday. I'm chilling today. Just got back from the gym, and I promised you guys that I was going to make another video on Top on Futures, right? This is kind of going to be a quick review of the prop firm overall, right? The website, some of the rules, things like that. I'm not going to go deep detail into the prop firm overall, just because that's not what I do on my YouTube channel overall. But you know, I'm gonna talk about some of the stuff that I know and some of the stuff that I see on there. We'll go through some of the pages and things, starting from the website, some of the Discord stuff, and then we'll just go from there, right? So just want to do a quick review on it. We'll start off here with the initial layout, the initial page, right? So right here you have the front page right here. So the website's top1futures.com. I've been trading with them for a week now, and yeah, so it's been going well. It's been going well so far, trying to lock in a payout to show you guys if they pay, right? So we're on the website here. This is the website, top1futures.com, right? You see trade without limits, your skills, our capital, whatever, right? Start trading now. They do use the Project X platform. The Project S platform, as we know, is the same thing as TopStep that I have my other accounts with. So same thing as TopStep. They have a video here. Not gonna go through that, but this is the website overall, right? Very simple. They got the affiliate program thing, FAQ, stuff like that, right? Very simple on here. So next on here, we have the choose your, you just scroll down a little bit, you have the choose your account, right? So choose your account, starting with the one-step elite challenge. So they have the one-step elite and they have the instant funded. To be honest, I'm really here just for the instant funded, right? I'm not here to do the one-step challenge because if I'm going to do that, pay a $150 activation fee, as you guys will see here in a second, I might as well just keep my accounts with TopStep, right? Like, and just keep playing with them because I understand their rules. They don't have that consistency rule, things like that, right? But their pricing is decently competitive. So if you're someone that can't trade with TopStep for whatever reason, they do have basically the same prices, and they actually have a 25K account. So let me show you guys here. Boom. So choose your account, one step elite. The 25K account, $34 a month. Launch 50% off. I have a sneaky suspicion that they're going to keep running this 50% off thing, right? So 50K, 100K, 100 bucks. 150 for the 150K, right? Same prices as TopStep basically, and they do have that sneaky little activation fee down there, 149, right? So one thing that they do have is a reset fee. So in TopStep, if you're resetting, you're paying $50 for the 50K, whereas in here you're paying $39 for the reset on here, right? So that's kind of a good thing. I do like that overall. If I was someone that is trying to do the one-step challenges, right? Next, we're gonna jump on here on the instant sim funded pricing and stuff, right? And instant funded, right? So that's the account that I have right now. I have a 150K account with the instant funded with Top One Futures, right? So their pricings are pretty good compared to other instant funded prop firms that I have out there. And again, the reason why I chose them is because they have the TopStep X, the X platform, right? So instant funded, let's go ahead and look at the pricings. 25K, 199, 50K, 299, 100K, 349, 150K, 399. Again, I'm thinking they're gonna keep doing this 50% thing. I don't know, maybe it's just for launch, but we'll see, right? Here's where, so this is an instant funded account, right? So there is no profit target. You do have a daily loss limit, and I think this is actually good. 37.50 daily loss limit, especially with like a 20% consistency. You don't want to let yourself lose that much money in a day because it's going to take you a while to get back into shape, right? So that limit right there is good. That's a good thing. Trailing max drawdown, right? This is very good right here. So for the 150K, for example, the trailing max drawdown on here is end of day, right? And it's $6,000 compared to TopStep, which is $4,500, and most prop firms, $4,500, $4,000 out there. I think there is one prop firm that gives you 5K, I think. Tradeify. I think Tradeify gives you 5K. I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't traded with them yet. But they do have that 6K drawdown, which is actually very good for a 150K account, right? End of day drawdown, same max contract size. They have the mini and micro conversions, the payouts, right? Anytime payouts. They have the 14 days or anytime. What does this mean? So at checkout, you can buy an option for anytime payout, meaning as long as you meet the 20% consistency rule and you're above the 2% buffer, which I'll share with you guys later, you're eligible for a payout. But don't be fooled by this, right? So, and realistically, with a 20% consistency rule, say you're trying to have 5K on the account before you take a payout. So on 150K, you need 3K to be eligible for a payout, right? That's the buffer that you need because that's 2%, right? For the 20% consistency rule, meaning if you're trying to have 5K before you take your payout, so you could have a little 2K buffer, you can't make more than $1,000 in a day, right? So realistically, that itself will take you 5 days. That will take you 5 days, right? So I don't know. If I did buy the anytime payout, where I think it will come into play is when you have had multiple payouts, because all you would have to do, like say you made 10K and you're on your second payout, all you have to do is make 3K and then you're able to take it out another 5K, right? So that's where I think, and you could do that quicker and don't have to wait the 14 days. So that's where I think this will really come into play. But other than that, I don't see a reason to take it. The 14 days is not bad, and it's 14 calendar days, right? I bought my account on Thursday, and I'm already at like 4 days of trading, right? And technically because they're calendar days. And so I understand it, right? For you to judge, but I don't know. You just have to figure out what you want to do. If it's a little bit too much, you probably shouldn't do it. But, other than that, definitely, look into that, right? Think about that a little bit. We'll look at some of the FAQ stuff here, some of the questions that on the FAQ. First one we're going to talk about here is the maximum payout until live explained, right? So on here, it's literally gives you the exact layout of what the maximum payout kind of looks like per account, right? So what is your maximum payout limit in a sim funded stage, right? Before you go onto live. With this prop firm, they are saying that they will take you to live after your third payout. They will review your account and possibly take you to live after your third payout. Realistically, who knows? We'll see. Nobody is live yet. I am in their Discord. No one is live yet, so I don't know how true that is, but we will see. But they do break down the maximum payout. So on a 150K account, the maximum payout is 5K. 5K for the payout, and you don't have to leave a buffer, right? So let's say you made like 6K overall on that account on like day 6, day 7. You're able to take out 5K, but you probably will, you'll only have 1K in drawdown, and you'll probably lose that account, right? So I really like that they don't have that 50% payout thing like Top Step does, because now you don't have to really go too deep or too crazy before you are able to take a decent amount of money, right? You can make 6, 7K and take out 5K. But you only have 2K in drawdown, but you don't have to make 10K to take out 5K, right? But if you do make 10K, you have a nice buffer, and the payouts every 4 or 5 days will be coming in nicely, and you'll make a good little income from them overall, right? So just explaining the minimum payouts until live thing here. They track your progress again. They monitor your progress and let you know if you're eligible for payout, right? Again, there is no, it's not automatic, right? You don't automatic get sent to live when you on your third payout, but you do get reviewed, and there's that possibility. And when you are live, you can no longer trade sim funded accounts. But if you do lose that live account, of course, you could go back to sim funded. So that's the payout thing. What you guys have really been waiting for, right? The requirements to request a payout, right? So if we read right here, are there profit targets that I need to hit? No. One sim funded account, on a sim funded account, we do not require traders to meet specific profit targets beyond the 2% minimum profit required for payout. You trade at your own pace, focusing on consistency and sustainability. So what does 2% mean, right? So to request a payout, you have to generate 2% of your starting balance, right? So again, I'm giving 150K for example, but on a 150K account, you must make at least $3,000 before you're eligible for a payout. That is very, very good. I think that's one of the best rules right there, that 2%, and not having to, double that, whatever, make 10K to get a payout. Because realistically, you make 4 or 5K, bro, you take out 3K on an account, you spend $500 in for instant funded. Like that's really, really, really good, right? The standard payout, payout is about 14 days. They say that's for 14 calendar days, right? Or they have the anytime payout. But as I explained before, that add-on right there, it's really 4 or 5 days because you still have to follow the 20% consistency rule, right? So don't fall for that. If you don't think you want that, you don't really have to take that. So that's really the payout, explained here. Next, I'm going to jump into show you guys one of the screenshots from the Discord here to really show you guys that they are actually paying, right? Because I jumped into Discord. I wanted to see, hey, are people getting paid? Are they paying out? So let me show you guys what I have found so far, right? And you guys could jump on their Discord to really check this out for yourself. All right, so on the firm's page, right, they talk about lightning fast payout, right? And I'm like, what does that mean, right? Understanding that top one futures not futures, top one, there is a affiliate Forex prop firm attached to that, I think. I'm not sure if they're exactly the same thing, but they are very used to sending out payouts in crypto and bank transactions, right? Direct depositing in your bank. But what I've been seeing, from what I've been seeing in the Discord, like they may not be lying about this. Again, I'm gonna have to experience this for myself when I get to a payout, but they may not be lying about this. Like if we see here, this dude talking about crazy fast payout, 4 hours to request, right? So he put in the request, he got approved for 5K in 4 hours, and it was already in his Rise account, right? So they use Rise. We'll look at this other one here, 5K payouts, and they're paying, and these are coming in constantly, right? This one right here, from requests to received around 2 hours, absolutely incredible. Thank you, Top One Futures. Again, I'm hoping these ain't fake, right? Because I'm always skeptical, I've been scammed before in this trading thing, right? So I'm always skeptical, but from what I'm seeing, like this is pretty incredible. They're paying out pretty fast. Second payout, dudes are getting payouts. So we'll see. When I get there, I'm definitely gonna make a video for you guys if I ever get there. If I don't, whatever. I speak things into existence. I know I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get a nice payout. I'm gonna show you guys. Just following that consistency, things like that, right? Something I'm trying to get used to. I'm trying to keep some hard, solid rules so that I don't make too much or lose too much on the account. But that's kind of where I'm at. So it looks like they're paying. Join their Discord if you guys, prior to that, to kind of look at some of the information that they're dropping on there. Customer service do look pretty good. They are very respectful to people in the Discord, so I don't have a problem with them yet. But that's my review for them so far, right? Really going into some of the stuff. Again, I showed you guys the platform that they use. It's the Top Step platform, so we're not going to really dump into that. And I showed you guys basically the page, the home page, so there's no need to go into that. What you guys really want to know about is the payout and some of the rules and the pricing, right? So, and I gave you guys that. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Join the Discord below. If you do want to get an account with them, with Top One Future, use my link below so I can get a kickback, of course. But join the Discord. If you guys want to learn, trade with me. We do trade. I trade live with the Trader Shop, but if you want to have conversations with me, throw your trade ideas about that. Ask me any questions. I'll answer you as soon as I have time. I'll go ahead. I do that right in the Discord. So join me, join the Discord, and join the family. And we just keep this shit rolling, man. Keep this shit rolling to try to pull as much as we can out of these prop firms and get out the trenches. No, I'm joking. I'm not really in the trenches, but try to elevate, get some good income, trying to elevate so we don't have to work a full-time job anymore, right? That's my goal. It may not be your goal, but that's my goal. So I'm really trying to take trading full-time. So stacking up until I'm able to. But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Stay tuned for another video. Peace.